I got a flat right now, so I gotta drive carefully. This car is my daily in a way. I don't drive her that much, but it is what it is. She does well. She has only 102,000 miles, so she barely got any miles on her. And if you guys know, when it comes to BMW specifically, y'all know that 100,000 miles ain't shit on a Beamer engine. And to be honest, this is a 30-plus-year-old car, so you know the fact that this car has only 102,000 miles and it's a 30-year-old car can kind of tell you something about how awesome and how reliable these cars are, as long as you take care of them. Sunny out here in Florida, you heard? Alright y'all, today I'm going to talk about my E24. I've had this car for about 6 months, believe it or not. I got this car, this is my dream car actually, and I bought this car with some profits I made from crypto, and it was a good find. I spent many years trying to find one in decent condition, and this was the one that I found. I went all over the country looking for one, couldn't find one. Turns out there was one about an hour and a half away from me. The only downside is that this is an automatic, but I'm not really bugging about that right now. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the things that I've done so far to this car. And so yeah, so let's first start with the steering wheel. This steering wheel came all the way from Bulgaria. Put that on there. Put the AC on. The AC works. How to do the conversion from something 12 freons. I don't really remember what it is. It was something new. This is my first old school car, so I'm learning a lot about how they used to do things in the 80s. But this car is fairly really easy to work on. So first thing I did, steering wheel. Second thing I did was I repainted the whole collar. Repainted the whole car. That's the second thing that I did. And I didn't paint it another color. It's still the same color. I just painted it again to the same color that it was originally. The bumpers used to be black on the front too. I changed the bumpers as well to match the paint of the car, so the car looks sleeker. Especially you'll see what I mean. The car looks a lot sleeker. Now I am missing the bottom trim. So there's one that's right here, and then there's another one that goes on the bottom. I have the one on the bottom from another E24 that I had, a 633. It was gold from 1983, and I took it off of that one, and I'm just waiting to put it on this one. So then, third thing I did was the wheels, brake rotors, brake lines, brake pads, brake calipers, everything I redid. Put new ones on. These aren't real AC schnitzers. These are just some knockoffs that I put on for now, but I do have some beautiful NXS three-piece wheels coming in. They kind of look like the hard-to-get Type C wheels, so that's really cool. I might sell these, might not. Might just keep these wheels just in case I get another one. I'm trying to get an E36, so there's that. Then after I did the wheels, I did all the basic stuff like distributor cap, distributor rotor. What else did I do? Distributor cap, distributor rotor, spark plugs, ignition coil, idle control valve. I did the fuel pump. I did the fuel filter. Now, a lot of people don't know, but these cars come with two fuel pumps. One underneath the car and one inside the trunk. Now, I didn't do the one in the trunk. yet, because that one's like, that part's like $600-700. I did the fuel filter and the fuel pump on the bottom of the car, so that's been changed. She turns on right away. She has a small idling issue where you just turn her on and she'll idle, and like you'll feel the bumpiness a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Still trying to figure out what it is. I don't know yet. At first I thought it was a fuel pump and fuel filter, but it's not. But that's my first problem, is finding the idle problem. My second problem is, even though I changed the fuel pump and fuel filter, after driving the car about 50 to 60 miles, I won't get any throttle response, and I'll lose all power, and I have to pull over, turn off the car, turn it back on, and she works again. Not really sure if it's because I have to change the fuel pump in the tank. Comment below, let me know if you ever had some issues like that, or what you did to fix it, because I really don't know. I'm still struggling trying to figure it out. Another thing I did was Bilstein sport suspension, so the car is lowered. As you can tell, it looks lowered. It has a beautiful beige interior. The interior is spotless. I don't even have cracks on the dash. The only thing that looks really ugly is just the two front seats. The automatic. See all the interior. Walker, car. So I have a spinal injury right now, and so that's why you see the walker, just in case. So far, this is my whole process of the car and what I've been doing. Other things that I've done too is I changed the entire suspension, not just the coilovers, I guess you would call them. I don't really consider Bilstein B7s as coilovers, but whatever, call them coilovers. I change everything, like the bushings, bearings, the control arms, the links, literally everything suspension has been changed underneath. Next thing I do is going to be the exhaust. I'm thinking about getting, like I said, an E36 and 3, and I'm probably going to do like an engine swap or something like that, just because, I don't know, I do want to keep this engine affordable, and I'm probably going to end up restoring this engine, but I want a little bit more power, I want a little bit more fun, and so I'm probably just going to buy like a parted out E36 M3, rebuild the engine, all that. I believe it's an S52 that comes in the M3s, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, for the E24 gang, this is my new project, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos about her now. I wish I got in more video, like doing the actual work on the car, but like I said, I didn't have this camera with me at the time, so now that I do, you'll be seeing a lot more content, car content. You'll be seeing a lot of like content of my friends' cars, like my boy Josh, aka shout out to my boy Josh, aka Right Hand Josh on Instagram, at Right Hand Josh. That's the dog. He drives a JZX81. He's about to start doing YouTube videos. He has a pretty big following on Instagram already, and he's rebuilding his 1J or 2J. I'm pretty sure it's a 1J. Yeah, he's rebuilding his 1J and his JZX81, which is like basically a Supra sedan. I don't know if you guys know that car. I think his is a late 80s, but I could be wrong. It could be an early 90s model. Nonetheless, his car is sick. Definitely check him out. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these, and I hope you guys will enjoy. That being said, it's your boy Foul, aka Fowley, Fowster, Frankie Foul, whatever you want to call me. I'm out.